guys, it's Megan. So today I wanted to share with you some things that are just really bringing me joy right now and that just make me really smile, and just wanted to chat with you guys about some stuff, some beauty, some totally random, and a lot of just thoughts that I've been having. I have been reading the KonMari book, Marie Kondo, the KonMari Method. I am almost done with it. So close. I want to finish it this weekend, but I don't know if I'll have time. So I've been reading this, highlighting so many different things that she says that are hilarious, like your socks are just so sad when they're all balled up and things like that. I don't know, just the way she says some things is hilarious. So I am going to do a reaction on this book and how I feel about it after reading the whole thing, but it has been very interesting, some of the things that I've read in here that really make a lot of sense. And I've also been starting to rewatch PINKSOFOXY's Less Stuff, Less Stress series that I was absolutely obsessed with in 2012, and that got me started on this whole journey of minimizing my shopping, my spending, the amount of stuff that I have, and it's really incredible to rewatch something that truly changed my life, and it is just as inspiring as when I first watched it. So that has been so much fun, and I think watching the PINKSOFOXY videos and reading this book at the same time have just really drilled it into my mind that I need to do even more to just simplify my life and just only have the things that I really love and that bring me absolute joy. And one of the things that Marie Kondo says in this book is that there are such a small number of things that bring you true joy, and when you realize that, you will understand how little you actually need to be truly happy, and how so much of what we have is just distracting us from true happiness and from the things we actually love. Of course, material objects are not the meaning of life, but they can definitely add happiness to your everyday. And so that has been very inspiring, and to remind yourself of that is very sobering, and I have just really learned a lot from reading her book, and I can't wait to finish it up and then do that reaction video. But another thing that I saw on my Facebook today, because they have that on this day thing where it goes back in time and shows you the posts that were posted that day in years past, and I wanted to share this picture with you guys because it is hilarious. So this is a picture of Jacob and I 6 years ago in 2010, the summer before I started college, and we were in New York City at the most ungodly hour. We drove there at 3 a.m. and got there for 5 a.m. for the Lady Gaga concert on the Today Show. So here we are 6 years ago. Jacob is so hella tan. I have orange hair and my teeth look yellow in this picture, and I just can't believe how smiley we are for 5 a.m. It is so funny how much we've changed yet also stayed the same in that time, but so many things, of course, have happened in 6 years. Graduated college, we have full-time jobs, we're like adults now. It's super weird how much can change in 6 years. Like, that sounds like a long time, but it's also like not that long of a time, and it's truly crazy to see that picture of us and just think about 6 years ago. Like, how was that 6 years ago? I can remember it so vividly. Lady Gaga is like my number one musician that I am like a fangirl to the max of, and to be at that concert, it was one of the most special moments of my life. And since then I've got to see her in concert at one of her real shows, the Art Pop concert, and I definitely want to see her for her next tour. I'm so sad that I didn't get to see her and Tony Bennett during their tour, but it just didn't work out. I'm hoping that they'll collaborate again and go on another tour because that would just make my life. But that was just so funny to look back on those pictures and just remember how unreal it was that I was able to see her in concert. And I'm just so thankful for Jacob for taking me, because it was one of the most amazing moments of my life, and I think it always will be. I still have, where is it? I have the like pass that we had to get in, and I bet I have a few boxes of like sentimental things that I will have to go through in my KonMari method, but I bet it's in one of those boxes, and I just can't imagine ever getting rid of that because it means so much to me. Okay, also, I have been adoring my makeup lately. So it's really beautiful weather here. It was kind of hot and humid for a while, but it just got absolutely perfect. I am truly amazed at how nice it is for the summertime. Usually it is like crazy hot by now, but I have a get ready with me that I did. I'll link it down below. It is my absolute current favorite look. The skin is the thing that I have been doing the same every single day. So I use the Estee Edit Beam Team as a primer, the Chanel Perfection Lumiere as my foundation, and then for my cheeks, this combo is everything. The Estee Edit Flash Illuminator, and this is in Spotlight. I didn't specify that, but it is #1 Spotlight. Put that on your cheeks, then put Becca Moonstone over that. And then for the final touch is NARS Deep Throat Blush. It is perfect. It is amazing. I love this combo. I cannot stop with it. It is just so beautiful. I have been loving the way my skin looks, and I have never found a combination like that, like the whole face routine that I just love to do every single day, and it makes me just as happy to do it back to back to back. Before, I would be like, oh, I don't want to do the same thing like a few days in a row, but this, I'm just like, yes, give me more. So I love that. Definitely check out my Get Ready With Me. And my other favorite makeup thing right now is my MAC palette. So you guys saw in my birthday gifts to myself, I purchased some empty MAC palettes. I got this 9-pan and then a 6-pan. My favorite is this 9-pan that I have like my holy grail MAC shadows in, the MAC daddy of shadows. I adore this palette. I'm loving Nylon so much. I use that in the Get Ready With Me. But just to have all of these favorite eyeshadows of mine all in one place, it just brings me so much happiness to use it and to look at it and remind myself I didn't even have to buy any new makeup, just this like container to make me feel like I have a whole new eyeshadow palette, and I am enjoying these shadows more than I ever have before, and it's all because of just this one piece of plastic that organized it in a way that I absolutely love and am getting so much use out of it. So I highly recommend, if you're kind of bored with your eyeshadows and you have a lot that are like pan style that would fit in these palettes, or even a Z palette. I personally don't reach for my Z palette very much. I highly prefer these MAC palettes. I just like how they look a lot better, so I reach for them more. And if you're kind of bored with your eyeshadows, try to rearrange them in different palettes. It is amazing how big of a difference it makes. So I have just been loving this, and it brings me so much happiness to use it. Okay, I have not self-tanned in, I would say last summer I like barely did at all, if at all. And then the summer before, I think I might have done it, but definitely 2 years ago, like 3 summers ago, I guess, I did it a lot. And so I have been trying to use the Saint Tropez bronzing mousse in my Finish, I always want to say Finish, but 7 Summer Flings. And so I've been using this on my arms and my legs, and it just gives this really pretty summer glow. I have been very, very concerned about skin cancer and just protecting my skin after someone in my family got diagnosed with it. So I have been applying my Hawaiian Tropics SPF 30 every single morning on my arms because that's pretty much the only part of my body that gets sun exposure like day to day, just from driving and being outside for the limited amount of time I am on during the week. Like I wear pants and stuff, so nothing else is really exposed. But on my arms, I have been very, very diligent about using my SPF 30, and this just feels like a moisturizer. I highly recommend this, or any other sunscreen that feels like a moisturizer to you that you can get in the habit of using every single day. I really, really think that we all need to protect our skin more, and I'm sure that there are a lot of people that do protect their skin every day just by habit, but I am not a person that used to do that, and so I have felt very strongly about doing this and protecting my skin, and this makes it a lot easier because it feels like a moisturizer. It smells amazing like coconuts, and it's rather inexpensive at any drugstore. So I absolutely love this, but because of that, I'm clearly not getting any sun. So using the Saint Tropez gives me a little bit of color. It makes me feel like I definitely don't need to be in the sun. And I use this Saint Tropez bronzing mitt. I bought this at Nordstrom a few years ago. It works just as well as it ever did, and so I've been using that on my arms and my legs, and then on my face and like my chest and shoulders I really love the Zen Tan Face Tanner Luxe. This basically feels like a moisturizer to me. It also has the most amazing coconut smell, and it looks very, very dark when you put it on your hand, like when you squeeze it out, and it is more of an orange color, and when I get tan I am more orange because my skin is very yellow, so it looks like a natural tan on me. When I use like olivey tone things, it doesn't look quite right on my skin just because I don't tan olive tones, I tan more orange. So this works perfectly for me. I just slather it all over my face and my neck and my chest at night. I don't use it every night just because I don't want it to be so much tan, but using it every other night or every 2 nights whenever I can remember, it just really works well. I use it over any skincare that I'm already using, so then I get all the benefits of the skincare, and this kind of just goes on top. It might tint my skin a little, but I don't want it directly on my skin and really make me dark or anything because I don't want to be like super tan looking. It just doesn't look natural, but I do especially love this on my neck and my chest. It just helps the arms being tan like look a little better, because with my face I cover it up with makeup, so it doesn't really matter if my face looks very tan, but I just love this. I've loved this for several summers, and yeah, definitely would recommend that. Okay, for skincare, this is the main thing that I have been loving, but I have 2 other products. The Omorovicza Queen of Hungary Mist. The scent of this is, I can't even describe to you how happy the scent makes me. Seriously, anytime I spray this, I feel more calm, more relaxed. I feel like I'm at the beach on a vacation. Just, it's so soothing to my soul to spray this and smell it. It's the whole experience of using it, from the really nice bottle. I love this limited edition packaging that they did this summer. From the spray is really nice and finely mists all over your face or wherever you want to spray it. It gives a little bit of hydration, so that's a really great added bonus, but honestly, I don't really use it for this like skincare benefits of it. I use it to calm myself, to just bring myself back down to earth, and I love it for that reason. I would buy this over and over and over again, even if it didn't do anything to my skin, just because it has such a relaxing property to me, and it is like nothing I have ever experienced before. It is just so soothing, and for that, it is worth all the money that it costs. And I have been really loving the Thermal Cleansing Balm and the Instant Plumping Mask from Amarovixa. I will do reviews on all the products that I purchased after I try out the other ones that were in the set that I bought, but you guys know I love the Thermal Cleansing Balm. It's so nice as a morning cleanse or a second cleanse at night. And then this Instant Plumping mask has been a really nice treat for my skin every so often, as my last step of my skincare routine at night. You use it as basically a moisturizer, and it just really soothes my skin overnight and makes it look really pretty. I just really think that these products are high quality. They're very expensive, but I will be doing full reviews on what I think is worth it after I try them some more. But this Queen of Hungary mist, like, can we just... Okay, before I forget, my t-shirt. So this is a t-shirt that my friend Kyle from Totally Good Time, he has his own t-shirt company. He made this shirt after the terrible shooting in Orlando at the Pulse nightclub. And so all the proceeds of this shirt went to that foundation, which I thought was amazing. And after everything that has been going on, and it is hard to even talk about without getting really upset about what is going on in our world and all these terrible things that are happening. I just really love this shirt even more, and I think that it's something we all need to remember, just to respect each other and love each other. And think of how other people might feel by the way you treat them or the things you say to them, and put yourself in other people's shoes. I was getting so upset at church today. The gospel was about treating everyone as your neighbor and loving everyone as you love God and God loves you. And I think that is so important to remember every day, but especially now with all these terrible things going on, to understand that we are all humans. Treat each other with so much love and so much care, and just treat each other gently, and understand that everyone is going through things that you may never understand or go through yourself, but just to treat people with respect and kindness, and to learn from each other and try to understand someone else's perspective is such an important lesson for all of us to learn. And I just really wanted to thank Kyle for making these shirts and making me think about what love really means, and how we all have to love each other just like we love our family and the closest people to us. We have to treat each other all like that. And I didn't want to really talk about this just because I knew this is how I would be. But I feel as though having a channel or people listening to you is such an amazing gift, and to be able to spread positivity or spread happiness and love and care for other people is something that not everyone has the opportunity to do on a scale of thousands of people that are watching. And I really wanted to just share this truth of mine with you guys, and just hopefully all of the people that are trying to make a positive change, all of that comes together and really, really does change the world, because I know that we can. And I hate getting all emotional in my videos because I hate to watch it back, but this is very important to me, and I think that no matter what is going on in the world or in our everyday life, we just have to remember that everyone is going through something terrible, and most people, they never talk about it. And It doesn't matter what the situation is or what the problem is. You just have to treat people with respect and love and care. And it doesn't matter who they are or how you know them. Just love them like you love your family and God and yourself, and just treat people with the respect that you would hope that people treat you with. It's the golden rule, and you would think that we would all act like that by now, but it is something that I think everyone needs to work on and try to do better at, and I know that I can definitely do better, and we all can. So I wanted to say that in this video just because it would bring me a lot of joy to see positivity in the world and in the news, not to see so much terrible stuff going on all the time. And yeah, I just hate to see the world being like this, and I know that we can be better and be a happier place, and we all have a part in it. And if we can all stick together and do it, I know that we can make amazing, amazing changes. So that is my sobby PSA in this video. And now on to less intense things, because of course I saved this to the middle of the video. I don't know, you guys. Yeah, okay. So something completely not as serious as that is fudge. And what could be better if you're a chocolate lover than fudge? And we live in an area that the Just Born company that makes Peeps is made in, and so we have Peep stores in our area. And so I went there the other day and got these two amazing flavors of fudge. And this one is the only one I've tried. So this is Peeps S'mores. And so if you can see, inside is that yellow part and this pink part. And so the marshmallow part of this s'mores fudge are Peeps. And it is such delicious fudge. I don't know if they sell this any other place but like actual Peep stores. I am just not sure. But this fudge is so creamy and so delicious, and the Peeps inside are so awesome. I, to be honest, really do not like Peeps. I just think they're so sugary and so sweet, and of course fudge is very sweet and sugary as well. But mixed with like the chocolate, and there's some graham cracker like crumbled up in here, I can actually enjoy the marshmallow Peeps inside of this. So if you live somewhere that has a Peep store, check out if they have this s'mores fudge. And then this one just looks amazing. Dark chocolate caramel sea salt. I have not tried this, but the girl said this was her favorite. So the girl as in the worker there. So these just bring me joy. I've only eaten a little bit of it, but they bring me happiness just knowing that I can get amazing fudge whenever I want, because I'm a fudge person, but there's not a lot of places I really like to get fudge from, so to find this is like amazing. And then I have also been absolutely loving my Nicki Minaj perfume, the Pink Friday. The scent of this is crazy, crazy good, and this is only like a $20 perfume, and it's like fruity. It's definitely fruity floral, but very sweet, but not like cloying sweet. So it reminds me a lot of like a Victoria's Secret pink scent. But first of all, this bottle is just absolutely awesome and really, really cool. It is creepy to take her head off, but whatever. And I'm using this up in one of my projects, but this is definitely something that I would repurchase down the line. I think that it is a perfect spring-summer scent because it's lighter than a lot of my perfumes, and I don't know, I just really have been enjoying this. I keep it in my purse and just reapply it because I don't smell it far after I have sprayed it on myself, so it doesn't have the longest lasting power that I can notice, but I know that it brings me a lot of happiness every time I spray it. I spray it in the middle of my work shift if I just feel like I need something to like bring me a little bit of happiness if I'm having a stressful day. And this brings me a lot of happiness for sure. So that is the last thing I had to talk about. Oh my god, I got so emotional, but how can you not with a topic like that? So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some things that are really bringing me some joy currently, and definitely go watch PINKSOFOXY's Decluttering series. If you watched it in 2012 or if you have watched it any year since then, go rewatch it. It is super inspiring, and I'm just so glad that I watched her channel and found those videos at that time, because it totally changed me and changed the course of my life and the way I think about a lot of things. And I just really appreciate her sharing those videos with us, and I hope that some of my videos are able to inspire other people just as much as Christine inspired me by her Less Stuff, Less Stress series. It's seriously awesome how much someone like Christine, I will never meet her, but she has made such a huge impact on my life that she will probably never know. Even if I leave comments and stuff, she might never understand the gravity of what those videos did for me. And that, I think, is so amazing about the internet, and just the fact that we can connect with people that are different than us, similar to us, all over the world, and just learn so much from each other. And I just really love people that share such inspiring things like that. So I hope that you like this video. Just love each other, love always wins, and if Kyle still has these shirts, I will link them down below because they go to a great cause and the message of them is so powerful. Thank you guys just so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you who spends time with me, and I just love you all. Like, seriously, I am so honest when I say that I love each and every one of you. It is crazy how much of an impact you guys have made on my life, and how much more confident you have made me feel in my opinions and my thoughts, and that they are worthy of being shared. And I just can't thank you enough. So thank you so much for being here. Please let me know what has recently brought you a lot of happiness or joy lately, and I hope to see you guys really soon. Bye.